this one?
I don't know, but dude.
Everybody knows you're a big fag.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
You know who I feel bad for is Lexington Steele.
Yeah.
This was a great opportunity for him.
I never heard of the guy before this.
Yeah, to get some exposure.
I was going to bring in all these guys, these porno stars. It was going to be great.
Exactly. That's why I wanted to stop it before you...
Hey, you're gay with no money.
Crazy. I'm not gay.
You're broken gay?
No, I'm...
Joe, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, what's up?
What's up?
I just want to say that I'm thankful that this story is finally getting put behind us.
Yeah.
I mean, it is so... Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of hearing about it. It just disgusts me.
Jay, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, like you were saying, he's got to go along with it at this point, because right now we know he's a homo, at least make the money.
Right.
And, Howard, can I ask him one question?
Yeah.
Hey, Scott, homo says what?
What?
There you go.
Exactly.
It worked. Well, I don't know. I still think there's more to this story.
Yeah, I think there was some piling on, and I want to know who sat him down and actually talked some sense into him.
Yeah, who got a hold of you?
No, nobody. I mean, it was, I told you, it wasn't any specific, except, I mean, my son's school was like the topper. But
what was going on there? I mean, did your son...
Were they putting it on the PA system?
Did your son have to come home and say to you, listen, Dad, like this thing's very big at school?
Or
yeah,
did he just
I mean, he just
depressed?
said the whole school knows. I mean, you know, so...
Like, how did it affect him? I mean, like, would people just come up to him and say, your dad's a homo?
Or did they just burst out laughing when he...
Well, yeah.
I don't know exactly.
I couldn't believe how casual you were about that part, because I was saying to myself, are kids way more sensitive nowadays than when I was young? Because that would have been the first thing I'd be worrying about.
Scott, you'll never get a good story out of Scott.
Yeah, he won't tell you exactly
I'm telling you what's going on.
You're the worst storyteller. Now I realize why I'm successful on radio.
Yeah.
Guys
you
like him.
haven't told us one thing, Scott. We've tried to drag out of you who said what.
I told seriously, in defense of Scott, he has no idea what's interesting about his life.
Yeah, but all you'd have to say is, my sister said this. This is what happened.
He's not capable.
This one called me. That one called me. No, he's everybody.
He can't tell a story. He's not.
It blew up.
He's the world's most boring guy.
So I get,
This could be a great segment if you would just tell us what happened.
I got a call from somebody in my bowling league. What are you doing? Okay.
Right.
You're crazy. You're out of your mind.
Right. Who's this guy? Just some suburban dude?
Yeah. Just the guy that...
Or the head of the bowling league.
No, he's not the head of the bowling league.
I love that everyone chimed in.
Well, actually, they no, forget it.
They don't call him when the bowling has been canceled.
I was going to say a joke, but forget it.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, so he calls you.
He calls me.
And how does he approach you? Does he go like...
What are you doing, man? What, are you out of your mind?
Really?
Yeah.
Does he start off that way, or he says, hey, Scott?
He goes, hey, Scott, what are you doing? I mean, that was exactly the conversation.
You screw him.
He doesn't call him when bowling's been canceled.
Yeah.
He calls him for this.
So then who else calls you? All right, I'm gonna get you off the hook because...
Yeah, I mean, it's pulling teeth.
It's pulling teeth with you. You tell the worst stories.
I know.
You got information, you won't give it up.
No. What information?
Believe me, it must have been a great story. I wish it happened to me so I could tell it.
Last weekend was the most exciting weekend of Scott's life.
Right.
His phone never stopped ringing.
Hello?
Hello? We'll never know.
Yes, I'm going to put my ass on display. Yes. And you want to register which kind of objection? Okay, duly noted.
All right, so the bottom line is Scott's not doing it. That's what I wanted you to know.
But
all
I
right?
wonder if he fought with these people, tried to defend himself for a while. When did he cave?
No, I just said, it's a lot of money. That's it. I would just say it's a lot of money. And
I think your son is the one who put the nail in the coffin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Was your wife still behind it, or was she getting grief?
No, I mean, obviously, when my son came home with that, she was like, okay, I think, we've had enough. That was it. That
was it.
So let's...
She called it. I knew.
Yeah, she called it off.
Yeah. Well, no.
I know.
No.
She never...
No.
Yes.
It's not a bad thing. Your wife had enough.
Family decision. We all did. It was a family decision.
But
so
she said...
I am not doing this. Yes. First of all,
it was a family decision whether Scott should take it
a lot of
from behind, from a man.
Right.
The money was very appealing,
right.
But in the end, so to speak, it's not worth it.
All right.
Look how
There it is.
Sure, I could use the money, but I'll do other stuff.
Because you're willing to do it. It's just...
I'll do other stuff.
I mean, you were willing to do it.
Scott, it takes, there's a leap there to say, I'm willing to do this no matter what the money is.
Right. Yeah. You're seriously demented.
Yes.
Fred and I looked at each other and said, something broken, Scott.
Yeah, he's a broken man because he's like blank. Even when I was talking to him about it, there's this blank expression. Hey, you do what you have to do for the money.
You gotta do what you gotta do to put food on the table.
This is blank, like nobody home in there.
Right.
It's like he was broken years ago.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely.
I mean, just a broken guy. I mean, the kid who used to play drums in a band and had his future ahead of him.
What happened?
Yeah, I mean, there he is, Uncle Fester.
Look, honey, it would have been a nice addition, but...
Well, I guess we have to go back to living on what I earn at the radio station.
We have to put our dreams aside.
Does your wife work?
No.
Maybe she ought to get a job. Make a little extra cash, seeing as how you have to take anal for money. She doesn't want to work?
No, I mean,
What does she do all day? Stay home and watch TV?
I take care of Scott.
And she's got, the stuff that goes on in the house, I guess, normal stuff.
Like what? I mean, what could keep her that busy? Maybe she ought to get a job.
Why
don't you talk to her about it?
Okay, I'll talk to her.
Maybe give her something to do.
Yeah.
Take some of the load off of you so you're not...
Yeah, she's going to take an anal.
Over.
She's not doing guys.
You're not taking anal.
Listen, Macy's is looking for somebody. Please.
Look, honey, we might need a second income. I'm considering taking anal.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's time your wife chipped in a little.
Quick Check is looking for a night manager.
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with that? You know?
I mean, look at the kind of pressure you're under. Look at what you're willing to do.
Yeah, I mean, you're taking the responsibility of provider way too seriously.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Hey, Keith, you're on the air.
Hey, Tom gave him money not to do it. That's the only way he can get to you.
Did Tom get to you?
Tom paid him off and told him to keep
Did you have a conversation with Tom? What?
No, I haven't.
Oh. All right. No, he says
he's lying.
No, I haven't.
Hold the Bible.
No, because Scott would tell me that.
No, I really haven't.
All right. You guys have a good morning.
Right. Hey, Mike, you're on the air.
All right.
Yeah.
How about letting Gary the retard go for it? Since he said he would do it.
I don't think it's the same.
It's not legal.
He's a retard.
Oh, man, that'd be cool, man. You don't know how many people are talking about that.
Yeah, man. I never done it with a guy.
I'll try it.
I guess.
I've never done it with a guy.
I've never done it with the guy. I like a girl.
I do it with a girl. Nobody's going to pay for that.
Yeah.
That's going to cost you $250,000.
I'm not even sure he understands the concept.
Right.
What is it, Ronnie?
I think you should pay a price for this.
Why?
Because he scammed everybody.
How did he scam everyone?
Because he wound everybody up.
Yeah.
To this big deal thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, now we have nothing to look forward to.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody in the world was talking about this.
All right,
man.
Scott, give Ronnie oral.
Okay.
You should have some kind of penalty for this crap.
Did you laugh?
Did I laugh?
Yeah, was it funny?
No, I thought you were stupid.
Ronnie's like his son's friends at school.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly who his son ran into.
This is horrible.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Don't drive your car, will you?
What's wrong with you?
What's your point, John?
I was so looking forward to this. And you know what? This thing I don't get about Scott is that we told him the day of that this was all going to happen. People were going to tell him. He said, don't worry, I'm going to stand my ground. Immediately.
It's like you working out for the Dragons or whatever. You think you're going to be a football player.
I was still
They told you that day.
Yeah, but try out though. I'm not like you, Scott.
But they told you that day.
Scott, then it's like me telling her that I'm going to fight Cabby, and then suddenly like 2 weeks into it, say no.
Yeah, but at least he's not gay, man. He might get his... I mean, he might get his ass kicked by the football players, but at least he's not gay.
I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
Excuse me?
I'm not gay.
Sure you are.
What the hell's up with that?
Scott, you knew this was going to happen. How do you? I mean, you knew that people would call and tell you.
Yeah, I thought you were ready.
What's wrong with you, man?
You're supposed to be strong.
Give me some headgear. I'm getting pounded.
No, seriously, you knew it was going to happen. People were going to say to you, don't do it. And you said that you'd still do it. You don't care what people say. What happened to that?
You know, you got a point. You convinced me, the two of you guys.
Yeah, really.
It's like, you know what? Like,
scammed payback here.
Scammed you.
And I even had a private conversation with Scott where we sat down and we looked each other in the eye, even though it was painful.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never actually looked him in the eye before. And I said, are you serious? Because I'm, excuse me, I'm having a whole... Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Walk around the street.
Yeah, that's for being stupid and gay.
I said to him from the beginning, you know, are you really into this? I mean, a private conversation off the air. And he was like, yeah. I'm telling you, I'm ready to go.
As late as Friday, he was a go.
And I'm busy scrambling around with these pay-per-view guys.
Right, having conversations, having these embarrassing conversations.
Got my agent all over.
Embarrassed boss, man. What'd you do?
And now it's not going to happen.
Hey, you know that?
Look at me, he's laughing.
Did you know that Ronnie will not hang out with Scott now? They were friends, but now he won't hang out with him anymore.
Why? Because
he's afraid because he was going to do this.
Really?
Ronnie was incensed. The first day that Scott said he would do it, Ronnie was down in the garage just screaming at whoever he could find.
Yeah, he told me he thought Scott was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want any party or gay per-view special.
I never realized he was that money hungry, man.
Yeah, Ronnie was screaming about that Scott's money hungry, the wife's money hungry. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah,
Something like that,
he was just screaming about everybody in the whole
Ronnie was upset. I had to calm Ronnie down.
He lost a friend.
Oh, the guy's driving. It's afraid he's driving a wall.
What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, see, for me,
I'm screwed up.
I like you, Scott, but for me, the thing that will always stick with me is that without outside intervention, you would have done it. And that just seems odd to me.
No, why would you even say you were going to do something like that, man?
No, the thing that stuck with me is that for a whole week he said he would do it. A whole week he had us all looking forward to it. I couldn't wait for this.
Yeah, but, I mean, why would he say something like that? What's wrong with him?
He's not kidding.
I don't get it, man.
I know he's not kidding.
I don't get it.
So are you mad that he canceled, or you mad that
I think a lot of people are confused about Scott after this.
I'm confused, too.
Ronnie, will you ever have dinner with Scott?
No, his wife won't even talk. But I mean, wait a minute.
Wait, she talked to you already.
She talked to me.
Come on.
She bought me a Christmas gift now.
Yeah,
so I don't get what's going on. I mean...
But would you go out with him socially?
She won't go out with us. Are you kidding me? We scammed her. Look at what he just did, man.
Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yo.
Ronnie, will you sleep in the same room with Scott at that racing school you go to now?
No, we're not going anymore.
Or you got to sleep with one eye open?
No, we can't sleep in the same room, man. I can't even go anywhere with him now.
I know.
You can't hang out with him?
I mean, how could you go to a racetrack with this guy? They'd kill us. Hey, Ronnie, what are you doing? They're not into
Ronnie, you on a date?
They're definitely not into this kind of stuff.
So are you more mad, Ronnie, that he canceled, or more mad that he's going to do it?
It's both, man. I mean, first of all, it's
crazy.
Don't say you're going to do it and then... You know, I mean, what's up?
It's already ruined for Ronnie when he was going to do it.
What are you looking at me like that for? What's wrong with you?
Right.
You know what, Scott? You didn't even have to do it. Now we just think you're a homo.
All right, fine.
He got no money and everyone thinks he's a homo.
He's a poor homo.
He's such a loser.
That's the worst part of the whole thing.
Yeah. I tell you what, I walked in this morning and before Scott even told me anything, he started looking at me and I was getting all creeped out.
Nah, you knew. You probably knew the minute you looked at his face this morning.
No.
I think he wanted you.
He started, yeah, I mean, I got weirded out. Like, it's weird to look at Scott now because, he's gay.
Well, how far along was the planning for it, Aaron?
Well, I'll tell you what. My agent had already put in all the calls to DirecTV and pay-per-view. He was also checking into venue. You know, venues.
So are you a little angry at Scott for canceling?
Okay. Well, I mean, I care because I got to now cancel everything I've got. You know,
stop those wheels from turning.
It was weird.
Well, that's what I mean.
I kind of put myself on the line because pay-per-view calls me regularly asking me what I want to do, and then I kind of called them. And, you know, now I can't deliver the good.
Now you're going to seem in business as crazy as Scott.
Well, I wish I had never called them.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what is wrong with this guy? We ask him for a project, then he starts calling us and telling us he has something, and now he's saying no.
Come here, Ronnie. What's the matter? Ronnie.
Disgusted.
He just walked out.
He's pissed. He was dying to come in.
No, we got somebody here. I got to go outside.
All right, Scott.
But it is weird when you have to pull something off the table that quickly. In business, it makes you look a little shifty and crazy.
Yeah. Well, people thought this whole thing was crazy anyway.
Well, that's
the initial call kind of makes you look crazy.
I'll tell you the truth.
Just crazy, period.
I'll tell you the truth. It wasn't going well with the pay-per-view people.
Really?
No.
They weren't...
They weren't too choked up about it.
Well, they weren't choked.
They also said... Well, one of the things they said was, we can't promote it. And I was like, that's okay. But there was like a big deal to them. We can't announce that this is coming up on our schedule.
You shouldn't announce a lot of the things you put on.
Yeah, a lot of the crap you guys put on you shouldn't announce. Like half the fights.
It's back to watching Artie race Bianca.
Yeah. Yes, so.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to book Giant Stadium for that.
It is Bianca's birthday today.
Wow.
St. Patty's Day. 1 year old. My dog. My dog is a year old. Hey, that's a lot more wholesome than listening to his anal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's more gay?
Yeah. Well, I'm feeling gay after that conversation.
Do you think there's a straw?
My dog isn't gay. Yeah.
Do you think there's a straw that broke the like his back finally? You think there was? I believe there was one phone call that really said that's it.
No, I told you there wasn't one.
So that maybe you slowly decided, like along the, you know.
No, I told you. The thing with my son was probably what pushed it over the edge.
Yeah. He's worried about his boy.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
But it was still his wife who said, you know what, we can't do this to our son.
Had you started practicing?
Oh, my God.
Had you started taking some things?
No.
Come on, Scott.
That would have really sucked.
No.
Scott.
What were you up to?
Come on.
A bowling pin.
Half a finger.
Pencil.
Hey, Howard, it would have been great, man. You could have played the theme from Deliverance while it was going on.
Yeah, God only knows what we would have played. Multiple songs. All right, bro.
Take it easy, man.
All right.
That sucks. Artie, how looking forward to it with you?
Well, look, I mean, obviously it would have been very entertaining.
Would have been awesome. I never got such...
I mean, we had it all laid out. It was ready to unfold.
I never got such positive email about any one bit. Like maybe one or two letters of protest saying it was too gay. Everyone else was like, this is going to be the greatest ever.
I couldn't wait to see it.
Yeah.
$250,000.
Yeah.
Because it's still the one thing that remains to be seen is if he could actually do it.
250,000.
Ka-ching.
You know what? Tell your son to put up with some crap at school.
No.
250.
No.
Yeah, school only
buy him a
lasts
car or
couple
something.
years.
No.
I think this is Scott backing out.
Yeah.
Because he saw the picture of Lexington Steel and he freaked.
Maybe I'm not gay. You know? Figure that one out.
Well, maybe you are.
No.
We certainly have a price.
Obviously not.
If you didn't have a son, you're saying you would do it. So you're gay.
If I was single and gay, I would do it.
No, if you were single, you would do it.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
What is that?
Oh, nice. Cross-dressing.
Yeah. Ronnie's really pissed because in the hallway he's like, I want to go in and say, Scott's got to pay. Scott's got to pay for this. He's got to pay us for, like, screw.
Oh, come on.
That's what he was saying.
He's right. I should have said to you right from the beginning so I didn't waste my time with my pay-per-view connections. I should have said to you right from the beginning, Scott, if you're not into this, you owe me money.
Well, that's why I'm telling you now not to go any further. So you don't set everything up
phone calls.
So you don't set everything up and then
All right. Okay. All right. We're done with you.
We
There it
already
is.
asked you if you were going to back out if we set everything up, and you lied.
Scott's usual integrity came through. Yeah. No way am I backing out. You can go ahead.
It's a go.
It's a go. To quote you.
I'm the master of my own ass.
All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Infection and not...
Sorry. You're listening to a man who single-handedly could have saved everyone on the Titanic by letting them float on his nose. Howard Stern.
Hey now, everybody. Yeah. Old Dirty Bastard might, in fact, be here.
When? Today?
I think he's in our lobby, but we're not sure. It's not him? We were scammed?
What?
Not a scam? What happened? I was excited.
It's a representative from ODB. It's one of them, one of his buddies from the, I think, what they call it, the Bronx Zoo, part of the Wu-Tang Clan stuff, and he's here to explain. ODB would like to be here, but he's just got a couple more things to go through for you. He's still, he's not incarcerated, but he is in a psychiatric hospital. He's just got to go through some tests.
Yeah. So, well, why was the white rapper saying it was ODB?
I don't know. Well, when we got here, I think he just was saying he had ODB, so we would let him in the building and bring his representative, who is an interesting guy.
Yeah, well...
But, we'll talk about it during the break.
Okay. Well, he wants to make an announcement?
Yes, ODB has sent him here. They were on... the white rapper and this guy were with ODB just
But they wanted to hang out through the whole show. What was that all about?
I don't know.
What's going on out there?
I think the guy's interested one way or another, but I said to him, listen, he didn't want to tell me what he had to say, and I said, I can't put on some guy who says he represents ODB because...
Yeah, how do we know you...
turn around and say, I don't know this guy.
Yeah. So what does he want to say?
Pretty much what I told you, that he's not on crack anymore.
Right.
He's got to go through...
I didn't know he was in crack in the first place.
Well, he's had his drug problems in the past that he said were well known, and that ODB's just got to go through a couple more psychiatric evaluations, then he'll be out, and he wants to come here and give us the exclusive.
Well, we'd love to speak with him. What is it?
I don't know. It sounds kind of strange because I was talking to Sean the whole time, and he told me that ODB was going to be here.
Yeah, he said
as soon as he can, he's going to be here.
He called me at 5:45 this morning, and he said, we're on our way. And I said, I'll believe it when I see it.
All right. Okay. Well, tell him I said thanks.
Okay, great.
All right. Very strange what goes on out in our hall.
I represent ODB. Can I sit in for the news?
It isn't a scam, but it is.
I once met ODB. Can I sit in for the whole show?
I go to OTB.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he meant.
Hey, David, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
I read this weekend you finally got yourself a little lawsuit going, huh? It's about time.
That was bigger news than I thought. I mean,
it's been everywhere.
I was watching, CNN. I was watching Fox News. And all of a sudden, along the bottom of the screen, Howard Stern is suing, ABC,
And all the papers have picked it up and put in big articles about it.
Yeah, it's evidently a big deal that I'm suing somebody.
You deserve it. All these years, people have been ripping you off and taking your ideas. You're finally doing something about it.
I never would have done anything about it, except this thing was so blatant. And Scott Einziger, who's worked with me, Scott Einziger, who basically they were going to put on World Wrestling, remember, to go edit. Not even World Wrestling, some crappy wrestling league. And I fought for him to stay here. I made sure he got money. And this guy was my personal friend, too. I mean, this is a guy who spent entire weeks of vacation with me.
Right.
I mean...
I don't know that. He went on vacation with you?
He used to come out to my house all the time. When I rented the house out in New Hampton. He would spend all kinds of time with us. I went out to dinner with him almost at least once a week. I mean, when do I do that with anybody?
Right.
I mean, this guy is a personal friend of mine, or was.
Oh.
And, man, was I fooled by him. My agent said people go out to Los Angeles and they lose all morality.
If you can go out to Los Angeles, you probably have no morality. I've told you, that place is crazy.
Scott and I have worked side by side for, I don't know, I would say, like maybe 15 years. And guy's a personal friend of mine was. He's not anymore. I can't stand him. He showed his true colors, but he's somebody I really, you know, opened up to and stuff. And not only that, the guy, you know, I told him a lot of my ideas confidentially and a lot of things, you know. And, you know, and God bless him, he went off to L.A., got a job on Amazing Race, and doing very well. I'm happy for the guy. And lo and behold, I don't know what happened to him.
He kept saying he wanted to work for the networks, and you said, well,
I said,
how are you going to do that?
I thought it was kind of strange, too, because if the guy had any good ideas, how come he never brought them to me? I had a production company.
Well, I always used to say it to him
you're
right
the one
here.
with all the ideas.
Yeah, I'm the one with all the ideas.
I used to say it to him right here. He used to say, I want to be a producer. I said, well, if you've got ideas, why don't you take them to Howard?
Well, what's really funny is when Scott was leaving, he was going to go do Amazing Race.
Yeah.
So I said, great. I said, but, you know, in order to become a producer, executive producer out in Hollywood, they're just having you edit Amazing Race. You've got to have an idea and sell it to the network. You've got to have a really
create a show.
You got to create a show. And he was like, well, don't worry about that. And I was just like, well, gee, I don't think he can create a show because the guy's never once brought me an original idea. He's good at editing and you know, watching me do my show. So, lo and behold, the guy gets to be executive producer by taking one of my ideas. And I'm like, what the hell? That really freaked me out, and I wasn't even going to sue. Because you know me, I don't want to sue anybody.
You were sort of sitting there and taking it.
And really, it's Telepictures, ABC, Scott Einziger, and the great Mike Fleisch, who calls here every week looking for me to do something with him. And, you know, and every minute calling here, how I'm the reason he got into the business. He's been listening to the show his entire life. I'm like, well, great. But maybe we'll do something someday. I don't know. You know, you're such an innovator.
They did it without you.
Yeah, it's exactly what they did.
He doesn't need you now. He's got Scott.
Well, they all said that it's a little expensive to get me on board, so why don't we cut me out? Well, fine, cut me out, but don't use my ideas. I mean, the show was, you know, identical.
It was the segment that we did here.
So I called Lloyd and, you know, the head of ABC, who used to be my lawyer. This gets even worse.
It's
Scott used to be my friend.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, used to be my lawyer, and actually Lloyd didn't even know, you know, what the hell they were creating because Mike has a history with The Bachelor. Right. So they were like, okay, we'll take your next show. And when Lloyd finally saw the show, which is when I called it to his attention, he goes, oh, my God, it's an exact replica of your show. And Lloyd's the only one trying to settle this thing out because he knows I was stolen from. Lloyd said to me, you've been stolen from. He agreed with me. He feels bad for me. But Telepictures is busy saying, hey, let him sue us. Hey, so what? Let him sue us.
Well, I hope
that's
we might win.
Business.
That's the way they do business. And Scott Einziger is the worst because he should have called me up and said, you know something? When I served him with a lawsuit, he should have said, I want to testify for you. I feel terrible. I stole your idea. But he imagine he's not doing that. He's pretending. We got tape that it's the exact same show that I've had on the air for 10 years on E.
There's plenty of evidence.
And I had finally spun out and sold to another network. I sold it to Showtime, okay? Yeah, I'll be honest. And they called me up and said, forget it. We don't want to look like we're stealing. Right. I go, no, you don't understand. I tell you, I'm livid over the whole thing. And so finally, I said, you know what? I gotta sue.
Good.
I mean, I don't even want to.
Because now you're being accused of stealing your own material.
Yeah. I said, once I started getting accused of stealing my own material, and plus I got to admit, the thing with Scott really drove me over the edge. Not only did they take my idea, it's basically a corporate raid. They took Scott, and they even hired Jackie.
They hired Jackie as a consultant.
Yeah, a consultant. I mean, and then they got the nerve to tell me they didn't steal my show. I mean, at some point, I tell you what, I'm sick over it, because they really... It would be nice if they did the right thing and just said, you know what, let's settle this out and admit that there was... Let's put them on pay-per-view and give them anal. Someone's getting anal on pay-per-view.
One more thing. Today is that day. There probably won't be a new resolution introduced into the United Nations because France has already said that they would veto it. So...
I'm horny.
They are working the phone. And I suppose we'll be going to war on the 17th as scheduled because nobody's blinking. Meanwhile, the French have said, wait a minute, maybe, there is some room to negotiate if we... They originally wanted to make the new deadline 120 days or something like that. Now they're talking more like 30 or 45. So they're wavering a bit, but doesn't seem that we can come to terms with the rest of the world. We're going to have to go to war with Spain, Portugal, and England, and that'll be that.
Rape China. That's what I say.
But we still have...
Rape China on pay-per-view. What is it?
Wait a minute.
Oh, sorry.
We have Jean-David Levitte, a French ambassador to the U.S.
Levitte.
War is not necessary right now. C1.
Hey, dude on the phone, hold on a second. I'm going to get to you in a minute. Just want to listen to C1 here. Whatever. John Davis Lafitte.
The idea is that it is possible to disarm peacefully Iraq. And that's what's happening
Shut up.
now. Because of the military
peacefully.
Things are moving on. Let's go on and let's decide.
John Davis Defeat. Lafitte. I'm sorry, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, hey, Howard, you following the story about this severe acute respiration syndrome?
I was going to get to that. There's a new mystery illness.
Yeah, I have it.
You have it? You
Yeah.
think that's what you have?
I'm pretty sure I got all the symptoms.
I don't think so.
It's going on and on for a month.
I live up in Canada, and turn on CNN, and they're like, if you live in the States, avoid these places, and they're like, avoid Canada. It's like, I live there, buddy.
Where do you live?
In Canada.
Yeah, I know.
Well, they say people will bring it in from other countries anyway.
There's some new virus going on. It's because
It's a new kind of pneumonia.
everybody takes all these antibiotics, and so now there's a super virus. That's what I
and
think.
you go to some foreign country where there's a new bug that you've never encountered before that the people there are probably immune to because they live with it all the time. You come home with God knows what.
Yeah, I'm against air travel.
Hey, Howard, you think that this might be terrorism?
Could be.
Really?
I don't put it past them. Scumbags.
Yeah, I guess.
Right. Horny.
Well, according to the experts, it may not be normal evolution of bugs. The illness could simply be a new naturally emerging infection. Here's Jeffrey Kaplan, the former director of the Center for Disease Control, B3.
I know my luck. I'm going to get this. I don't already have it.
We have to remember that in the past 30 years, there have been 30 new emerging infections that afflict us, whether everything from West Nile to toxic shock syndrome, the Lyme disease to HIV/AIDS.
Yeah, I have toxic shock. I got it from a bad tampon. Don't ask me what I was doing with it. We got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Hello, Mother Angelica. Where are you from? I'm from Pennsylvania. My name is Clarice. And what is your question? My question is, would you spread for Baba Booey? Would you what? It's one of those bad calls again. I think so many of you out there are so sick. And you don't really realize how sick you are when you call this station and speak to me and my guests in an insulting manner. Okay? I think in your mind you don't know any better. And I hope and pray that you will look at yourself and think again of the dignity and love with which God made you.
You're listening to a man who still thinks the word duty is funny. Howard Stern.
The only good movie didn't get nominated. Get out of here. I argue about everything. I'm a bitter man. The one movie that was the best movie of the year, they didn't nominate.
What was the best movie? Road to Perdition?
No, what? Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, okay.
It was, of course. It was better than...
No, that didn't... Did that come out...
Yes.
In December?
Of course, because the only guy who was nominated from that movie was Christopher Walken.
That's right. You're right. He is nominated.
Listen, that movie, Chicago, is horrible. I defy you to get through 10 minutes of it.
Certainly not your cup of tea.
And the hours?
You know whose cup of tea it is, and that's who votes in these award shows.
Apparently so. I mean, I don't know who can sit through the hours.
The hours. The best movie was Steven Spielberg's Catch Me If You Can. You go see that. It's a great movie.
And wasn't Leonardo DiCaprio really
I got news for you. Vin Diesel's XXX was better than Chicago. I swear to God.
Almost anything was better than Chicago.
And the hours, I won't even watch it just based on the fact that it's, it's women struggling. Who wants to see that?
Have you seen the other gay movie that's getting all the ink? What was the one with Julianne Moore?
Far From Heaven.
Far From Heaven. She's married to this guy in the 50s, and she walks in, he's, giving oral to a guy in his office.
Please.
Yeah, she finds out her husband's gay.
Yeah, right.
I want to see that.
He tries to go to a shrink to get cured.
You know what I forgot to watch and tape last night?
Normal, I did.
Can you give it to me when you're done?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Normal?
The story, it's a movie they put on about some dude comes home and tells his wife after 30 years wants to be a woman. Tells Jessica Lange he wants to be a woman.
I got to be really vague about this, but I know somebody who's going through this their next-door neighbor has done that.
Right.
Really?
And it's very difficult to explain to the kids why Mr. So-and-so is now Mrs. So-and-so.
It's disgraceful.
You mean he's right there in the community changing?
Oh, yeah, no. There used to be a couple that... There used to be a couple that lived 2 houses away, and now there's 2 women that live there.
Right. Ridiculous. And they stay together.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what this movie's about. This woman's trying to stay with the guy who's becoming a woman.
Imagine you cut your penis off and get a fake vagina. You got to really have some serious problems. I mean, hey, I feel bad.
Lived with it for 50 years to then say I want to get rid of it?
I thank God I'm not like that. Because you what do you do?
What?
Jesus Christ.
What?
You can tell the kids you're becoming a woman. Kids, I got something to talk to you about. I'm going to be walking around with a dress. I'm going to be a big, ugly girl.
You no longer have a mom and a dad. You have 2 moms now.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it? I thought it was really bad, like you were taking anal for money.
Hunter, what is it?
Yo, Howard, what's up?
Hey, Hunter.
How you doing?
That Hunter? Hi, Hunter.
How's it going?
Long time no speak.
It's been a while. Hey, I called last Thursday, and I'm staying at the Standard Hotel in L.A., and I gave John my number to give to Ralph because I lost my phone.
Yeah.
And I don't know if John did it or something. I'm thinking he might have because he's always trying to dog me out. But somebody found out I was at the Standard, and when they found out, because I was under an alias, when they found out it was me, the management came to my room and searched my room, and they told me I couldn't have alcohol in my room.
Why?
No, I have no idea. I called and complained, and they just said, tough.
You mean the hotel came in and searched your room? What were they looking for?
No, they told me I couldn't have more than 2 people in my room. They told me I couldn't have alcohol in my room.
Why?
And you think Stuttering John has something to do with this?
Well, no, I told John, I said, hey, can you give Ralph a message? Here's where, I'm staying at the Standard. Here's the number, and my alias is John Moses.
But why would John... First of all, what hotel would come and turn on your room like you're a prisoner?
They said because I had a do not disturb on my door for 3 days.
Yeah, that might tip them off that something...
Why? What? I hate being disturbed.
I let housekeeping in to do, you know...
Oh, you did?
And they said it was hotel policy. So they came in with security. It was the hotel manager and security.
Did you do anything weird to the room?
Yeah, did housekeeping see anything odd when they went in?
No.
Wait, did you move your bowels in the bed?
I mean, think about this. They told me I couldn't have more than 2 people in my room.
Well, how many people have you had in there?
With lots of people, but they said that I couldn't have more than 2 people at one time in the room.
It's not an apartment, it's their hotel.
So, bro...
but I'm paying a lot of money to stay here, and I got a really big room.
Hey, bro, switch hotels.
Yeah.
It's the Standard Hotel in downtown L.A.
Oh.
I mean, the girls that work here...
Well, dude, now everyone's going to come see you.
Come to hang out here. So
no, I think this is his way of saying that they're not doing the right thing.
Oh.
No. Listen to this. The girls that work here...
But they must have their reasons.
No, I don't know.
Hunter, I think you're a nice guy, but I heard you're not the best house guest.
Really?
Yeah.
And if you got 50 billion people tracking up, they might be a little concerned about who you got coming in and out.
The other thing was the girls that I hooked up with that work for the hotel, when they found out who I was, then they didn't want to talk to me anymore.
Well,
they said I was the troublemaker.
Yeah,
Hunter.
What's your reputation?
I got caught, all the way across the board. And
Hunter's very misunderstood. He really is.
He actually reminds me a lot of that Leonardo DiCaprio guy in Catch Me If You Can.
What?
Oh, how could you say that?
That's no good.
That's not nice.
No, but you know what I'm claiming? Check this out. Every time, I tried to call you to thank you for the Christmas present you sent me.
Yes.
Oh, you
call you to say happy birthday.
Yeah, because, like John, I want to know many famous people. I'm not allowed to do that, though.
John puts me on hold, and, he screws around with me, he teases me, and then...
Hey, whose girlfriend are you having now?
What do you mean?
Hunter's banged more guys' girlfriends who are famous.
No, I haven't.
But you've hooked up with some of the hottest girls ever, so who you with now?
No, I don't know. Just no one really.
Well, he's stuttering.
I guarantee you he's banging somebody hot.
Yep.
Guarantee you.
I'm just hanging out. Actually, I met this girl from Afghanistan.
Really?
I'm not kidding you. She's super hot. Really hot.
Finally ripped off a burqa, and you can see what's doing under there.
Cool, he's banging Bin Laden's chick.
You do calendar with her?
Dig that.
Hey, Hunter, I'm running late. I got to roll.
All right, good talking to you guys.
He's going to stay at the hotel, though, huh?
Hell yeah. He's standing his ground. All right, Hunter, later. Hunter. Hunter's always up to interesting things.
Always some kind of craziness going on around him.
Yeah.
And a conspiracy, usually.
Yeah, people are behind a plot.
People misunderstand him. So, wait. See if I can read this. I had this thought that Bush should wait till after the NCAA.
Why?
To maybe have the war. Because everyone's...
How long does it last? All of March? The rest of March?
Yeah, well, it takes a long time, and we want to watch the war, too, but guys who are into basketball...
You'll be torn, huh?
Hey, I'll give you an example. Artie.
Yeah.
The war is going on full force, and then NCAA is on opposite. What do you watch?
You rather watch Syracuse versus Manhattan or the war?
I'd rather watch Syracuse versus Manhattan.
You don't think they would call...
Unless I bet on the war.
The tournament... If we go to war, they're just going to have it anyway?
Although maybe Bush just wants to keep things mellow. Do it during the games and no one will even pay attention.
That's right. I mean, the Academy Awards have already announced that they will continue. They will have the awards if there is a war at the time. They plan to give out those statuettes.
How about just the war on the weekends? Or during the week when...
Because the games are usually on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, schedule the war during the week.
Monday through Wednesday.
Right.
Then we go right into basketball.
Take a long weekend.
I don't really think people need to watch the war. Go ahead and watch basketball.
Oh, come on. Of course we have to watch it. You don't put on a good show like that and not put it on. If Scott was going to take anal, I found the guy, thanks to my buddy from Adult Video News.
Paul Fishbein?
Paul Fishbein. He found the dude, Michael Lucas. He's a Russian-born porn star, gay porn star. How many inches is this guy, Gary?
I'm not exactly sure. Paul said he's extremely big and uncircumcised.
Uncircumcised?
Oh.
Michael Lucas. I like the name Lexington Steele better, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, what's a Russian dude being called Michael Lucas?
The deal with Lexington Steele is not gay.
I know, but a lot of these guys can go both ways.
Well, Michael Lucas still wants to come in.
Does he?
Yeah.
So we could show Scott.
Didn't we want a black guy, though?
Well, you were going to try.
I was going to bring in a whole parade of guys. This was just the first one.
We should still have the parade.
Yeah, bring him in. Yeah, I'm going to move ahead just in case Scott changes his mind.
He could change his mind again.
Do you think that if you were able to pull off pay-per-view and you came in tomorrow and said to Scott, I was able to get $500,000, that he would change his mind back?
Yes.
Yes.
It would be on again.
Hey, Scott, come here. Where is he?
Lumbering down.
John will call him now. Yeah, he doesn't move fast.
I think 260 would change that. Let me ask you a question. I just want to make sure about this. Let's say I could get the pay-per-view thing going.
Yeah.
If I could get you $500,000.
$500,000?
Yeah.
No.
No? Okay.
Really?
No.
Really? It's really off the
Sure.
table.
It's off the table.
$500,000.
$2 million off.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Boy, they really got
That was some weekend, huh?
Had a good weekend, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, your wife was into it, and so was your son.
You should have ignored everybody else.
What if I could get you, I'm being serious. I'm not joking now or anything. $3 million.
$3 million. No.
I'm serious. $3 million.
Are you sure you don't want to talk this over with your family?
Yeah.
Okay.
You would really turn out $3 million if you said yes to $250,000?
He wants to do it. He just can't.
$3 million.
You're not against it in principle. You're just against the ramifications of it, right?
And then you're a millionaire. You retire.
$3 million.
You
Move your family to Europe.
You could walk right up to Tom and give him the middle finger and never have to come back here for $3 million.
Why would I want to do that?
All right. Thank you.
$3 million? He's turning...
Turned down $3 million.
Boy, they worked him hard.
Oh, my... I think he already got it this week.
What I'm saying is, get enough people to subscribe, you could have $3 million.
Yeah.
I could. I'll have to figure out some other way to make it.
Well, good luck.
Suddenly it's gay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
$3 million. He's
what else is in the news?
That's amazing. Well, speaking of deals, they now seem to be at the negotiating table with Tony Soprano. HBO is talking.
Of course.
They say they're close to a deal, and this time it looks like they're willing to cut Tony in on a piece of the action.
I think James Gandolfini came to his senses. That's what I think.
Everybody did.
Yeah. I think he was a little carried away.
Much like Scott.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was the same process. So anyway, The Sopranos should be back soon. And, of course, I hate to see any marriage break up. But the husband of Andrea Yates, the woman who drowned her children, he is demanding a divorce. This is a year after she was convicted of methodically drowning their 5 young children. And she is shocked. She doesn't believe in divorce, according to her family and friends. The husband is now saying, no, I never asked for a divorce. But the family says, yes, that Andrea was shocked by the divorce request and that she doesn't believe in it. And if he wants a divorce, he'll have to file himself. He wanted her to file the papers, so... She doesn't understand why the father of her children would want to divorce her.
Because you're in jail. You killed the kids. Whoa! John, you're on the air.
Hey, yeah, it's Howard. Hey, going back to that cackling magpie you had on earlier, that guest, I forget her name.
Vera,
yeah. Hey, I got a settlement where I was went through a custody battle to see my kids more. I won the battle. I'm standing in front of the judge. And the opposing and blood-sucking, belly-dragging attorney says, hey, he graduated from University of Michigan with an aerospace engineering degree, and, Your Honor, he should be making $100,000 a year, even though he hasn't made any money, hasn't worked in 4 years because I'm a stay-at-home dad with my new wife. The judge says, yeah, I agree with you. I think he should be making at least $75,000, and they assess my child support based on the fact of $75,000, which I've never earned in my life, and I don't even work in the engineering field for 10 years.
Oh, my God.
So I have to pay child support based on money I've never even earned, never had a job making that much.
When is the madness going to stop? Why? If I see one more guy get married, I'm going to whack him in his head.
I'll tell you what, I didn't make the mistake the second time. I'm married now. I have a great wife. She works. I stay home. I take care of the kids, and I love it. It's fun. She's a great wife. She does everything. You know, she's just perfect for me. We get along great, and it works out perfect.
Beautiful.
Does she pay your child support?
She does.
She pays. That's a good woman.
She pays my child support, and I went into it with nothing. I found a great woman.
You have a fine. You have a rare gem.
Hey, not only that, I'll tell you what though, and she loves head, and she's.
That's perfect.
I'm lucky. I'm in heaven.
Let me tell you something, pal. You deserve it.
I'll tell you what, it's been great. I would never go back, but that's what the freaking judge did to me. So, yeah, you have a... Because
that's bad news. I'm going to give you some good news.
What?
We're going to be doing our show from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino very soon in Las Vegas. Everyone is excited about
it. All right.
All right, thank you.
Good. See ya.
I hope you're servicing your wife well.
As much as I can.
You better be swallowing for the kind of woman she is. What a wonderful, wonderful woman.
Exactly.
That's the Mother Teresa of women. Of married women.
She's even paying his child support. That's amazing.
Imagine the judge says, you're not making any money, but I'm going to charge you anyway.
This is what you would make, so I'm going to charge you as if you are.
This is what you should be making if you weren't so lazy.
Now that's crazy.
Man. God help us all.
Also in the news, that dude Emmanuel, who his real name is Brian Mitchell, who grabbed Elizabeth Smart. Did you see over the weekend, they think he tried to grab her cousin as well.
Sure.
Her favorite cousin. He was looking to get himself 7 wives and maybe even 49 wives. They can't figure it out from his manifesto and the wife.
Why would you want that headache? 49 wives.
See, here's a guy who's, women say that men don't want to get married. He's willing to marry everybody. So anyway, he was, and they wanted young girls.
Who's this guy think he is, Larry King?
And so that's why Elizabeth Smart, and I guess a few days after she was taken from her home, a similar kind of thing happened at her cousin's house, where she woke up and a guy was trying to cut his way through a screen on the window, and she ran and called her parents, and they called 911, and this guy got away, and they didn't know where he went to, and they never saw him really. But they're thinking now of charging Brian Mitchell with kidnapping and attempted kidnapping for that attempt to get to Elizabeth Smart's cousin. He now has issued a statement through his attorney. He says that Elizabeth Smart is his wife, and he loves her, and he feels that she loves him. And no harm came to her while in his custody, and he wants her back.
It's a beautiful statement, and now they should kill him.
So he's really loopy.
Now they should gas him to death.
In fact, he won't even speak to the police or attorneys. He simply keeps telling them to go to his that document he wrote that he calls his manifesto. So he's really out there.
Well, I tell you, some Hollywood loudmouth like Sean Penn will probably come out in defense of him.
Well, they'll certainly want to play him.
Yeah.
In the next movie.
Meanwhile, you know who should play him.
Who?
Me. I look like him.
You do.
Get the big beard.
You could get that beard on and
to diet down another 20 pounds.
Robes and be that dude.
It's either me or Daniel Day-Lewis.
Letterman still has the shingles, and he's taking the rest of this week off as well.
He should just take off, period. What's he needed for?
Who are the substitutes this week? Brad Garrett of Everybody Loves Raymond.
Well, there's something to tune in for.
And then Tom Dreesen. a longtime friend of Letterman's, will be on tomorrow night.
Could Letterman find more non-threatening guest hosts?
And Bonnie Hunt for Wednesday.
Bonnie Hunt.
Yeah. Don't get anybody who might actually be good at it.
The rest of the week, it'll be preempted for the NCAA, so he doesn't have to worry about Thursday and Friday. But that's who he's got lined up for the next 3 days.
Yeah. Trying to make himself look good. Why would he put someone on who might actually get some ratings?
Somebody you'd be excited about and say, oh, I got to watch tonight. What, you want the show to die if you're not there?
Sort of.
Oh.
Sort of like, yeah, I don't want it to be too good when I'm gone.
Yeah, because, I mean, they can't keep up an audience this way, can they?
Can't they get, like, 𝗦𝗵cie to do it?
Of course, it is St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. Hey-oh.
Wearing the green.
Wearing the vomit on your shoes. Around here in Manhattan, it's like people just throwing up in the streets.
I love it.
We'll commence at, I think, 11 a.m. this morning. Here's Maria Moynihan, who's the CEO of St. Patrick's Festival in Dublin, Ireland, which is really where the festival and
where it should take place, yeah.
She says the true St. Patrick's Day celebrations have their origins in the United States. B5.
We were having a nice, quiet religious holiday over here for centuries, and then suddenly all of those people, Irish people in America, decided, hang on a minute, it's St. Patrick's Day, we're going to parade, we're going to celebrate.
And suddenly all the Americans ruined it. Yeah. We got to take a break. We'll be back. We'll finish up for you right after this.
Howard Stern Show. And now, a white man trying to be black.
Yo-Yo song. Big hit. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, he's not vet. Out of jail yet.
This is the Howard Stern Show.
What is this?
You.
Oh, it's me. I'm back. Robin, we're back.
All right. Robert Blake got out of jail on Friday. He
killed 17 people immediately.
$1.5 million. So, Rosie, scary daddy's back.
Daddy's back.
Daddy's back.
Daddy's back.
Hey, Rosie. Daddy's back. Daddy's back. You know Daddy, Mickey 𝗛𝗄𝗿𝗆.
There you go. She'll get to hear all about his bad life. Halle Berry has been tapped to play Catwoman in a new film by the same name.
Oh, yeah? A movie about Catwoman?
Yeah.
Yeah, sign me up if that broad's going to be in a skin-tight thing.
Well, I don't know.
Really?
I don't think she's a real good actress. I know she won the Best Actor award.
Well, I'll give you that, but she's...
I can't see...
that was for trying to pretend to be into Billy Bob Thornton, which was really good.
I'm trying to think who would be a good Catwoman. Like, Michelle Pfeiffer sucked. You know who would be a good Catwoman?
Who?
Me.
There you go.
You have to take every role in Hollywood.
Batman, come here.
Yes, Catwoman.
Halle Berry should be Catwoman's body double.
Yeah.
And have an actress playing Catwoman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just use her body.
And why is it that these cellists can't hold on to their instruments?
Every week you read about this. Every week some cellist gets in the back of a cab or gets on a train and they forget their cello.
Yeah.
Or their violin.
So it happened again. Eric Picard, the lead cellist with the visiting Orchestre de Paris.
What a dope.
Oh, so we don't even care.
Yeah, why should we care? Let France find it.
He borrowed a friend's cellist, so he doesn't even lose his own. Oh, actually.
Where was he?
He was here in New York.
No, but I mean, like, what was he doing?
He was supposed to be playing with this. He borrowed a friend's cello for the second of 2 weekend concerts at the Guggenheim Museum.
Isn't that supposed to be like where they hang paintings?
Yes.
Why is he playing cello where they hang paintings?
Well, they're confused over the Guggenheim.
No.
So he's, trying to find the taxi he left it in.
A cello is the size of a human being. How do you forget it?
Because I guess they throw it in the trunk. They treat the cello terribly.
They treat it as a person.
Up front with them.
Cell phone, I understand losing. Cello, I don't.
I think these guys subconsciously don't want to be cello players.
Yeah, that's what I always think.
Because it's faggy?
Yeah. So, like, I'm just going to leave this.
I'll just leave this.
And they're always valued at so much money. This is worth $100,000, this cello.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. I think it's ridiculous. So the guy, he was in a cab?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And I don't know which way he was going, but...
$100,000. Go sell it. It's $10.
And, yeah, they give it the list of how many cellos have been lost over the years. Yo-Yo Ma even forgot one once, and everybody knows he's a cello player.
Yo-Yo Ma.
Somebody should have reminded, Yo, Ma, you don't have your cello. Number one at the box office this past weekend was, once again, Bringing Down the House, the Queen Latifah movie.
Isn't that Queen Latifah and Lexington Steel?
$22.4 million this weekend, which was only a slight drop-off from last weekend's take. Agent Cody Banks was number 2. The Hunted was number 3. Tears of the Sun was number 4. And Chicago was number 5. So while you don't like it,
I hate it.
Still in the top 5, and has made $125.5 million.
Catch Me If You Can should have been best movie of the year. It's better than Gangs of New York. It's better than all those movies.
Catch Me If You Can is not even in the top 10.
I know.
Catch Me If You Can was really good.
Excellent film.
Yeah.
Highly recommended.
Right.
Willard, which had a big publicity push, only made $4 million. It was on a lot of screens. I'm shocked that it did so poorly.
Is it any good?
I told you what I thought of it originally. I thought that he was over the top. I didn't play it for real. I thought it was bad editing, and his performance was a little over the top, too early.
Oh, really?
And so you can't really relate to anybody. You just don't get it. And Ben is really ugly.
Which is Ben, the rat?
Ben is the dark rat. Socrates is cute still, but Ben is disturbing looking.
Aren't rats supposed to be ugly?
Well, Ben wasn't as repulsive. Ben was, some of the rats are okay, but Ben was repulsive. You couldn't relate to him at all.
Well, it looks like, what's that kid who was in here?
Crispin Glover?
He won't be getting another big movie.
His quote will go down again.
Yeah.
Thank goodness he benefited just before the movie came out. Benicio del Toro is in The Hunted, which was number 3. And here he is on the outcomes of winning an Oscar and getting more work. A1.
You get more choices now, which is...
Dude, want to wake up for the interview?
Not necessarily that great, because your instinct is to make sure you get them all. And, there might be 3 projects that they want you.
Who cares? You know what? You got the life.
He's going to make winning an Oscar a bad thing. Betty White is in the number 1 movie, Bringing Down the House, and she says she adores Steve Martin, A5.
How's she still alive?
I had met him a long time ago, and I was thrilled to meet him then. He is not only one of the nicest and best looking, I might throw in, but he's also one of the brightest, I think, in our whole...
He is good.
She's not wrong.
She's not wrong. I can't argue there. Steve Martin's a bright guy.
He's worth all that praise.
Tell me something I don't know.
Frankie Muniz is in the number 2 movie of the week, and he was asked if he just wants to do comedic movies or if he's looking for a dramatic role. B1.
No, I don't want to just be like a comedian or like in fun.
Don't worry, you're not.
Movies, and I want to, do dramatic.
Dude, you're 17. You got more money than you know what to do with. Be quiet. Shut up. See, Steve Martin would be a great guest host for Letterman. Let him do a week.
He's not going to do that.
Letterman won't do it. Steve would do it.
No, that's what I'm saying. The he I was talking about was Letterman.
Yeah.
Angie Harmon is in that movie, too, and she was asked how she liked looking at herself with an enhanced bust line, B2.
Oh, my word. It was shocking. And then I understand.
Shut up. Did you see Us Magazine? They got a whole issue on women who've had breast implants. It seems like all the broads in Hollywood who got breast implants, now they just They just talk about, oh, I wish I could remove my breast implants.
Is that right?
Yeah, I really want to be taken seriously. I want to remove my breast implants.
I know Marielle Hemingway actually did it. She said it just wasn't her.
Yeah. They were afraid to remove their breast implants, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they think, what, work will go away?
Yeah. It's funny.
Amazing. Artie 𝗻𝗵 plays the bad guy in Willard, and he says he changed his character from the way he was written for Willard. It's Ray.
The character that I give you in this film is really not the character that's written in the script.
You know what, Artie? Do the character you did in Full Metal Jacket in every movie.
He has another character? I was going to say.
How do you think he does in this movie? He does the character.
Does he?
Full Metal Jacket. He doesn't have any characters.
What's your name, rat buddy?
And that's what's happening.
Good. I want to thank Vera Haladen Goldman.
For ruining your day.
For ruining my day. She wrote a book called Separate Ways, Relationships, Divorce, and Independence of Mind, available where books are sold. Thank you to Tooth Boy Kevin. Thanks for stopping by.
Kevin Ahern.
Tomorrow, boxer Roy Jones Jr.
You're kidding.
No.
Oh, I've always wanted to meet him. You might have to hold me back.
Nancy O'Dell's going to come in. We're going to play a game. Guess who hit the wall?
Oh,
no.
Stop it.
Not with Nancy. I mean, we're going to have a panel of judges when she walks in and see if she's hit the wall yet or not.
Oh, okay.
She just doesn't know we're going to do that.
Oh.
Later this week, Goldust will be here, the WWE wrestler with Tourette's. Joan Rivers is coming in later this week. That'll be good for John. He can network.
Yeah, but, that's the mother of his best friend.
Celebrity Winfred's Money with Julie Bowen of the TV show Ed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a pretty big star on it if you watch Ed.
I don't know anybody who does, do you?
She says she can beat Fred.
Okay.
If you watch My Home Movies, I'm a big star.
Mr. Skin is coming in with the Anatomy Awards. She does every year around Academy time.
Good.
Anatomy Awards.
What does he do? Tell you which Oscar nominees have been nude and in what?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's wonderful. It's very, very, it's exciting. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Let's put this over here.
Hey now.
Okay.
Hey now.
Oh.
Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
Hey now. Boy, I'm beat.
Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
I know you're supposed to come to work on Monday all perky, but I don't know. Is it me?
Am I the crazy one?
Am I the crazy one? Hey now, everybody, what's happening? So much to talk about, so many things to say. I should probably just run down the list. Yes, today's a big day on the show. Sal and his wife, Christine, are going to be counseled by Dr. 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏. A lot of us seem to feel that that might be a very stellar moment on the show.
Yes, that's why I came to work today. Didn't want to miss that.
Friend of our show, Sarah Silverman, is coming by to say hello to us. That's right, who's very hot right now. She's got a big...
Controversial.
Very controversial. Seal.
Whatever.
Whatever. Okay.
Did she make Britney mess up her performance?
Yes. And what else can I tell you? Okay, let me go down the list because I have a lot of things to talk about. First of all, everyone is whining. Mets fans are whining. I walked into Gary this morning and I tapped him on the shoulder and I said, I'm really sorry.
Oh, poor you.
Because the Mets choked. Because I know he's upset. Because they actually have people on the front page of the paper, little kids crying.
Well, I mean...
So I said...
7 months of their lives were invested in this.
I know. So I said to Gary, maybe Artie's right. Maybe they really are gay. And he goes...
Does that mean they have to lose?
So Gary has no sense of humor. He goes, because they lost again? And I go, I don't know, maybe Artie knows what he's talking about. Because they lost, losing doesn't make you gay. And I'm like, Gary, I'm joking.
It does in New York.
I mean, honestly, what is that?
Hey,
The
no
only way
sense of humor about it at all.
Oh, stop. The only way to, of course I don't have a sense of humor about it. First of all, it affected my whole weekend. And I was in Las Vegas. It affected the whole weekend.
Brutal.
Is it a big... Did you get to watch the game when you were in Vegas?
No, it's even worse. Well, okay, so I flew out to Vegas on Friday, and I go down to the sports book because they have all the games up on a TV. So I'm thinking, okay, they're tied, but now they're going to wake up, and, because they can't possibly suck this long, this often.
Right. It all came down to one game.
Right. And then I get a phone call from Scott Farrell's producer saying, hey, he knows you're a big Met fan. He wants to call you while the game's on.
Oh.
So he calls me, I'm in the sports book. He calls me, I'm watching on TV. They're already down, I don't know, 7-2 or...
Yeah, it didn't take long.
It didn't take long at all. And I'm in there, and I'm fucking whining, and there's a whole bunch of people from New York around me, and some people from Philly, and people are throwing shit at the TV, and I'm just sitting there going, I can't believe it. So the Mets lose, Philly win. Now the Mets are one game out. You think to yourself, they blew it, it's done, whatever. Go to Saturday. Saturday, I'm sitting at the pool. I have, that thing, the sling box, where you can watch what's on your TV? So you couldn't get the game in Vegas, but I could watch it on my TV. This is how into it I am.
Right.
I've got fucking electronic devices. So I'm sitting at the pool and I'm watching it, and John Maine, for the Mets, comes close to throwing a no-hitter. The Mets come out, they win 12-0, and I go, okay, they woke up. If we're lucky, Philly will lose. So Philly loses. Now they're tied. Okay? So now it comes to Sunday, and I said, all the Mets have to do is win to get to a playoff game, whatever. Do you know what happened yesterday? I mean, they lost, but do you know how they lost?
Well, I had read in the paper.
It was. So I'm on a plane, and I can't watch the game. I'm watching the Jet game, but they don't have the Met game on the plane. So I switch over to ESPN. They have these little crawls go by, what the score is. And I see it says 7-0, first inning.
Yeah.
And I think to myself, I really do. I think to myself, it's got to be a mistake. And I look at it again, and I keep looking at it. And then they start to do a story on ESPN about how Tom Glavine had maybe the worst outing of his career. He hit a pitcher with the bases loaded. He's never not made it out of the first inning except for once in his whole life. Like all these firsts for Tom Glavine. And Howard, I swear to God, I'm not kidding. I felt like somebody punched me in the stomach.
Right.
I mean, there's no other way to describe it. I felt like somebody had punched me in the stomach. It's 7-0 before it started, and then, you keep going back to it. I see it's 7-1, and then you see it's the third inning, and it's the fifth inning, and then you see that Philadelphia's winning. And then it's over, and it's like unbelievable.
Right.
It's just unbelievable. And then it's like, yesterday was the worst sports day I've ever had, because while that's going on, I can get the Jet game on TV.
Jets lost, I take it.
Pennington throws an interception with nothing left on the clock. They're about to go kick a field goal. And, so the Mets are out of the playoffs. The Jets lose on a bad interception. I've got Pennington in my fantasy pool. He fucking blows. It's just nothing went right yesterday. I mean, really, just...
My fantasy pool? Usually I put chicks in a fantasy pool, but go ahead.
No,
and then you realized I'm in a fantasy pool.
We play fantasy football here in the office. And I drafted Drew Brees as one of the greatest quarterbacks, but sucks the whole year. So now I got to play Pennington yesterday, and he fucking blows. The whole thing was just...
It was a worse day than when the Yankees beat the Mets in the World Series Game 5, 2000?
Yeah, because at least they made it to the World Series.
Oh.
But I got to tell you, then I get off the plane, and I get in my car. I start listening to all the guys on the radio, and I can't let it go. Then I got to go home, and Jackson and I have to have a moment.
I was going to say, how did the kids take it?
I said, how you taking it? And he's like, this is just really bad. And then,
well, why'd you raise him to be a Mets fan?
Let the kid root for the Yankees.
What do I raise him to be, a chess fan?
Why don't you? Of course.
Yeah.
Well, that's something intellectual.
That would be gay.
That would be gay, but he'd be a lot brighter.
He's a bright enough kid.
Don't teach him chess. No. Don't teach him Mets. Yankees. Yankees will be a normal kid.
Why don't you the whole family switch to being Yankees fans? I mean, it would make sense.
That would be, listen.
And make a declaration. Make it, public.
First of all.
Here's what they got to do. They got to
anybody who switches allegiances like that is just a retarded
They should let
person.
Willie, though. I think the Yankees should let Willie coach third for the Yanks in the playoffs. That would be nice.
Did your kids cry? Did you cry about it? Besides, they got kids on the paper crying.
Yeah, no, my son Jackson didn't cry about it either, but it was a...
Way to go, Jackson.
But you know what? Here's the biggest thing that we've been looking forward to this all season. Even Artie said to me...
I've been looking forward to this all season.
No, Artie and I were somewhere in... I forget where we were. We were somewhere maybe at the end of August, and Artie just sort of casually said to me, he goes... it's got to be awesome for you. You guys are looking at the postseason. It's like he wasn't being a dick or anything.
Right.
Yeah, at the beginning of the year they were looking at the postseason.
Right, but Artie goes, Mets looking at it, October baseball. You got to be pretty psyched. And I said, I am. Everybody thought they were going. I called every one of my contacts. I had playoff tickets ready to buy from like 17 different people and ticket brokers. Yeah. I mean, I told the guys that I coach football with. There's nights I'm not going to be there because I'm going to be at the playoffs.
Here's why
it's like a douchebag.
Here's why it's the most disappointing thing ever, I think, is because it was they were up by 7 games with 17 left. It's just extraordinary to
right.
collapse like that.
You got a lot of cushion there.
But the way the major leagues are set up now, like if you were on the phone a couple of times a day, you would end the relationship. You'd go, you want to spend time with this guy on any level, so we can't be together.
I'd be very jealous.
Right.
And I'd have to work through my own shit, because what is it that I can't allow her to have her own life?
So what you're telling...
She's a separate person. Robin talks about healthy relationships, and she's right. Robin has male friends and stuff.
Yeah.
She ain't stopping talking to male friends.
I couldn't.
Now,
I drop my friends?
Now, I do have serious problems. I'm in a psychiatrist a couple of times a week. I'm very possessive.
Because it sounds like what you're...
No, I'm telling you, I would have a very difficult time.
Well, let me tell you something.
If Beth did that. And I'm telling you, it would be something that I would struggle with.
Because there was a point at which I had a very close emotional tie with a guy.
Go ahead.
And we were not in a relationship, but we were connected.
This is a guy who was married. You said you were an emotional friend, right?
And then I started to get involved with
Mr. X.
Mr. X, and I had to, it was my own.
Right.
This was too much. I couldn't separate my feelings from this guy to him.
Thank you.
And I said, you know what? I can't keep that up.
But nobody told you.
Nobody said it.
Nobody said to you. If he had said to you, listen, Robin, no talking to your emotional friend.
I said goodbye to him.
That's right.
Can I say, first of all, I'm jealous. I don't think I've ever had that kind of connection with a woman when it wasn't physical, to where I would feel like this is cheating. We're connecting so well emotionally that this feels like cheating.
It does sound like a big waste of time.
But Howard, I'll tell you, it sounds like you're saying...
It might have been a waste of relationship for him, but for me, it was great.
So it sounds like, Howard, you're saying that Sal's situation right now is he's fucked, because clearly Christine still wants to talk to the guy.
That's right.
So if you were Sal
was put in the awkward position of having to say to his wife, guess what, 4-year-old? You're not allowed. Your parents ever not like some of your friends?
Yeah. And they say you
can't see them, and you want to say fuck you to them? Yeah. He was put in the unfortunate position of having to be the parent and say, you're not allowed to do that.
My parents would say that.
He doesn't know how to talk to her about that. He could say, by doing what you're doing, that continues to hurt me.
Dr. 𝗛𝗻𝗄 said, take her hand and tell her you love her.
Right.
And you know what? And say, God, it's killing me that you have this friend, but you know what? I don't ever want to be in a position to tell you not to do something. I love you. I'm going to try and stay with this. I might not be able to handle it.
Because you haven't asked. I still talk to this person.
Right.
Right.
And
but
so...
You vixen.
Oh, stop it.
Well, you are a whore.
Does Florentine know about it?
Oh, God, help me.
Jimmy. Tell her she can't talk to this guy.
Why weren't you talking to him? Why weren't you talking? I was in Delaware this weekend.
We're all too insecure. You're absolutely right.
I still talk to this person, but I managed my feelings for him. You know, I said, that cannot go on. We're still friends.
You are hogging Fred's segment again.
My parents...
Thank you.
I know everything. You all know nothing, but you fail to recognize.
Fred had way too much time in this segment.
Howard, bottom line, though. Bottom line, if you were Sal, currently today in Sal's position, you're saying you would break it off with Christine.
I would.
That's what it sounds like you're saying.
Yes, I would.
You would break it off if you were Sal.
And let me tell you something. That's not right. That means I'm being controlled.
But that's how you think.
Now, what I'm saying is, what Dr. 𝗛𝗻𝗄 was saying was the healthy thing to do.
But that's unrealistic. It's unrealistic.
You don't have much to give.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying.
Because what's happening there is she wasn't getting something in her relationship.
That's right.
Was she
and
ever?
Now that you recognize that she wasn't getting it, you're saying, I can't give it, get out, I'll find somebody else.
That's right.
You see, on one level...
It's very dangerous to be with me.
On one level, Howard...
Trust me, Robin, you have no idea the depths.
Oh, my God.
Let me tell you something. But I know the right thing.
You know...
The right thing is not to be controlling.
Howard, on one level...
In a perfect world, you'd be absolutely right, but they're nowhere near ready for that kind of philosophy.
On one
they're
level,
just not.
You're being unbelievably mature to me.
And saying, practicing something else.
Well, on one level, Howard's being mature to me. Because on one level, Howard's being completely mature to me. On one level, you're not. The one level where I agree with you is she should want to not talk to this guy on her own because she's so into Sal. That I totally agree, but just
or
the fact
if she
that,
talks to this guy,
that she still wants to talk to him as a reason to leave her, that's where I disagree with you. If it's just talking,
it's not a reason to leave. It's my problem.
Right, well, that's where I'm saying. That's why I disagree with you.
I'm not healthy. And that you should disagree with me.
But I might be the same way as you.
That's right. But the right thing to do,
the right thing.
Wait a second here. We're overlooking one important thing. That emotional friend that Robin had there.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Was he able to fart on command? That's what I want to know. Could he shit in an upper decker?
No,
I doubt
he
it.
Can't. That's right.
My parents used to forbid me.
Won't you?
My parents forbid me to talk to certain friends, but that was racial.
Well, that I understand.
So you still can't talk.
All right, thank you, Fred. You've done a wonderful job. All right, there he goes with his music. All right.
It's a great Fred segment.
Well, everybody hogged his segment.
I know. How did that happen?
All right,
I got a little
Ralph,
in there.
You're calling in too much, and I'm going to get complaint letters.
Yeah, you know, I'm really sorry, but you're really getting me all excited today. Can I go back to the Fred segment for a minute?
Quickly.
Fred sort of...
You better.
That's not what I'm calling about, but... Fred, you're sort of projecting when you're talking about the marriage being disaster and this kind of thing, because you had a problem in your marriage, and I think you're sort of projecting whatever you went through onto Sal. They have a different situation.
No, let me tell you something.
Not true,
Fred
dude.
is not doing that, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Fred and his wife had a lot in common, and she took the marriage seriously. I saw what was going on here. Christine is miles apart from Sal, and Sal's miles apart from her, and it didn't look good. It didn't look good.
No, you know what? It was really interesting to me. They're the same distance apart.
Yeah.
But it occurs at different times. When Christine is open, Sal is closed. When Christine closes down, Sal opens up.
Yeah, I think they're close. I think they're closer than they think they are.
Yeah.
Ralph, was the segment with Christine and Sal everything you wanted it to be? Did it satisfy you?
Oh my God, it was so great. And again, I got to say, like, you got to give it up to him because it's kind of hard for him to navigate through this in that room of all you people. You know?
Yeah, Sal did.
Sal was amazing
and Christine as well.
No, I mean Dr. 𝗛𝗻𝗄.
Oh, Dr. 𝗛𝗻𝗄, for sure. He was great. And Robin made me back off at one point, and she was right because I let them. I let them go.
Got real, and you were getting jokey. You were being like Christine.
All right, very good. I got uncomfortable for a minute, but I backed off. Thank you. I deserve high praise for listening.
You did fine.
Thank you.
Can I talk about Letterman for a second?
I'm wonderful. Yes, quickly, Ralph. Letterman.
Quickly. I don't know how you can defend that. I love Letterman, but he was a complete asshole. This is a guy who sucked off Paris Hilton for the ratings and stuff for years now, and then she comes in, and now he's like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to put the hammer down on her and fuck her and just insult her. That was insulting. I don't like Paris Hilton in any way, shape, or form, but that's like that's what the...
No, you're wrong, and I'm telling you why. I'm going to tell you why you're wrong about Letterman.
I'm not.
Let me respond, and I'll tell you why, because...
The president of Iran came in, and the dean of the Columbia University...
No, not the same thing. I'm going to tell you what. He started out, it was an uncomfortable topic to bring up, that she was in prison.
Right away.
You want to hear the answer or not?
Okay.
All right. In fact, I'll hang up on you. That way you can't respond. He quickly, Letterman brought her in and started asking her about prison. And the audience reacted, and it was fun. There was a time in that interview
when Letterman was asking the first couple of questions, as you heard, Robin, it was going along smoothly.
Yes.
If Paris Hilton would have said to him, you know, I did learn something about prison. I learned that, you know, I don't want my life to go that way. I've got a pretty special life. I've had tremendous success. I have friends. I have family. There are people who do look up to me, believe it or not, Dave. And the fact of the matter is, I do want to make better of my life. In fact, when I was in prison, sitting and eating a bologna sandwich and being incarcerated and being around people who are troubled, I did come to some conclusions about my life. Now, Dave was forced in a way. He cannot, as an interviewer, be put off and not be allowed to ask about prison. And when he asked her about it, she suddenly clammed up. The audience was laughing because she was clamming up, and that's when it turned into this uncomfortable thing. And he's a comedian, and he went with it. She could have said at any time, answered his questions, and that would have said to him, you know what, this is an introspective, thoughtful person. No, she should have answered the questions, and Dave was put in a weird position, and he had to make something out of nothing. I would have handled it differently. But nevertheless, Paris Hilton can't go on a talk show and not have a certain responsibility to answer a question.
Can I ask Ralph a question?
I hung up on him. That's why I got my words out.
Because it's funny because this is the thing. Like if Paris Hilton were here, right, and you did the old Letterman interview, you know, we're nice to her and everything like that, Ralph would have called in afterwards and go, how could you let her off the hook? No,
but you not understand the point I'm making. When a Paris Hilton comes on the show, she's got to answer questions. Those questions were not hard. They were softball questions. What was prison like? It's no different than what Larry King asked her. Yes, it's a different environment, but it's the same question. And she should have gone with it.
But she decided she wanted to bore David Letterman's audience by talking about her clothing line and her perfume.
And the audience would have loved her for it, and she would have rolled with it and had some fun with it. And people would have said, you know what, she's not a bad person.
Howard, you're leaving out one important fact. She's borderline retarded.
That's right. And that's why this was funny. Not because of what David Letterman did.
Right.
Because of that she's borderline retarded and doesn't get the joke. That's why the country's laughing at her.
But don't you think that based on her past interviews with Dave, that they sort of knew that what they got was what they were getting?
Listen, you cannot go to prison and go on David Letterman and not expect to be asked about it. It's how you handle things. You could ask me any question right now. Ask me the most embarrassing question you can think of, and I'll show you how to handle it.
How big is your dick?
Okay, Dave, you've asked a question. It's embarrassing. I'm on in front of the whole country.
Come on, Howard, you can answer it.
It's not very big. That's it. End of the sentence. What is there to be afraid of?
No place to go.
Ask me about prison. Ask me about anything.
Okay.
Ask me why my marriage failed.
Why'd your marriage fail, Howard?
You know why?
Why?
Who the hell knows?
You must know. But you, Howard,
Dave,
come on.
Dave,
You're married for 20 years. You must know.
Dave, I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. I'm a rat-fuck scumbag. Living with me is a nightmare. If you could last 20 minutes with me, then I would say you're Superman.
But, Howard, wouldn't you say the bulk
That's it. I answered the question.
Wouldn't you say the bulk of people who are interviewed can't do it the way you were just doing it?
Doesn't matter, so answer honestly.
Brad Pitt couldn't do that. Could Brad Pitt do what you just did?
Brad Pitt doesn't have a brain in his head.
Now stop that. Brad Pitt is building a smart New Orleans.
What?
Was the old one dumb?
It's very late. I got to take a break. After the break, I'm going to come back in here. I'm going to let Robin do her thing. Langford's going to do his real quick.
Oh, we didn't even get to Langford yet.
We cannot keep calling Brad Pitt stupid when he's rebuilding the world.
It's true. What faith do I have in the world?
Wait, how smart is it if he's rebuilding a place where it already flooded out?
Come on. Okay, you had your segment. Now all of a sudden you're on fire.
I can't believe you said that.
I gave you your segment, and that was it. Now you go back to being quiet.
This is one of those days where I'm like, why not do heroin?
We'll be back right after these words.
This is Hardball with Chris Matthews.
It's all going to China, Chris, and there's nothing to stop it. And both parties are involved in it. Both parties are complicit.
Okay, Pat Buchanan, Gene Robinson, thank you both. Play hardball with us again tomorrow. Tuesday, our guests will include President Bush's sister, Dora Bush-Cook. Dora Bush-Cook.
The Howard Stern Show.
Bush-Cocky.
We'll be there.
We will be there if you fucked up. That's right. Okay, quick. Steve Langford, get in here. John Hein, get in here, please. Steve Langford, Howard 100 News. He's got important breaking stories that we all must hear.
Just some of the stories.
Just some of the stories. Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. A former Stern Show guest found dead at his home in Phoenix. David Hans Schmidt, who made a name for himself buying and selling celebrity sex tapes, apparently committed suicide. Schmidt was last on the Stern Show about a year ago, screening the Dustin Diamond Screech porno video. Schmidt was facing up to 2 years in federal prison for allegedly trying to extort Tom Cruise for some wedding photos Schmidt had obtained.
You know what? I read that story about the Tom Cruise extortion plot. I didn't realize that was the guy who had done the show.
What an honor. Thank you.
I remember that guy.
We're always involved. Yeah, boy, what an impressive guest list.
That guy was shady.
So he killed himself?
Apparently. I'm sorry to hear that. Really am. And what about other news, Steve? Also today, the killers of comedy apparently getting clubbed by the Cubs in Chicago. The Reverend Bob, Beetlejuice, Sal, Shuley, and the Iron Sheik bringing down the house near Wrigley Field for their first show Friday night, but then apparently given the bums rush when the Cubs suddenly clinched a playoff spot. The comedy club canceling the second show the Killers of Comedy were to have done, but the Killers, stand-up guys in more ways than one, reportedly staying to drink with their fans at the bar. All right, very nice.
How big of them? You could buy us free drinks if you want.
Also, the Stern fan who cooked up that hysterical hissy fit Leave Artie Alone video, getting a handwritten thank you note from Artie Lange along with a check. Artie using Matt Crouch's video Valentine at his recent show in Detroit. And now there's talk Crouch may do more material for Artie on his website.
All right. He's a funny guy. I paid him for using the tape.
Anything else?
All right, Steve?
How much?
You want to know?
Yeah.
350. Now, what the fuck?
That was pretty good. Much.
What, am I, an asshole?
What else? By the way, Daily Variety reporting Artie Lange has signed with the Endeavor Talent Agency. Endeavor representing stars such as Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, and, believe it or not, Shia LaBeouf.
Wow. Oh, your favorite.
We're looking at me and Shy are looking at a buddy comedy.
I would go see that.
No wonder you use his name all the time.
Oh, I'm crowbarring it in wherever I can, Ron.
What else you got there, Steve? The Red Peters Comedy Hour, tonight, 7 Eastern, Howard 101. Stern News you know to the Howard 100 News tip line, 877-33-SIRIUS, choose Channel 100, or email us to Howard100News at Sirius-radio.com. All right, Steve, thank you and the whole news department for your reports. John Hein, what do you have to say for yourself? The wrap-up show every day at 11 o'clock. What do you got there today?
Well, Sal and his wife Christine sat down with Dr. Keith Abloh in an attempt to open their emotional doors, and now everyone is wondering if there's any hope for their marriage.
What did you think of the interview, number one, and number two, what did you come away with?
I thought the interview was really good because you did learn more about Christine and Sal, where they're coming from. I don't know I don't know how they're going to fix what they've got. It seems like, can they ever really trust each other?
You are a happily married man. I know that for a fact. You don't even masturbate. You only have sex with your wife. Do they have a shot?
I think they have a shot because I don't think Sal's any different from when they first met, and I don't know how different Christine is from when they first met. So they kind of knew what they were getting into in the first place.
Do you think Christine loves Sal?
Yes. I do.
All right, there you go. Then there's
Hey, John, what time are you coming home?
Emotional friend.
Not that guy again.
Yeah, I don't know. Your wife's looking kind of cute.
What else you got?
Well, we're going to go over everything that we've learned whether Sal and Christine are living double lives, what Christine's laugh and Sal's one-liners really meant during that segment, if Artie's emotional friend, which we just heard, was awkward, who here would be okay with Christine talking to the real emotional friend, and we'll speculate on the future of the happy couple.
We're all fine with her talking.
I'm for it.
We love it.
Plus, Sarah Silverman didn't feel guilty about her Paris and Britney jokes, but a comparison to Melissa Rivers definitely struck some kind of chord.
Weird chord, yeah.
We'll discuss Sarah's interview and how she looked today, her experience with Artie and Teddy at the Playboy Mansion, how she doesn't sell pot, but she might need to find a new way to travel with it, and how her desire to smell Richard's balls will soon be fulfilled. Plus, the aftermath of the Mets choke, the return of Scott the Engineer, Howard's new holiday gift policy, and everything else that happened on today's show.
All right, Johnny, thank you. John Hine, you got a full plate. We hope to get to that sometime before noon. I mean, it's already 5 of 11, so we understand that you're going to have to wait in the wings. But, John, thank you for the wrap-up show. Let's go over to Robin Quivers.
He's got a lot to discuss. We should wrap this up quickly.
Well, Robin, come on. You've got news, too. You've been preparing all morning, and let's not make short shrift of it.
Want your brown mouth, Robin, brown mouth. Let me lick it, Robin, up and down, brown mouth.
I love this song, but, of course...
Too much for today.
Too much today, yeah.
Sad news in the Rock family. Chris Rock's brother, Charles, is dead.
Whoa.
Died some time ago in a homeless shelter.
Really?
Basically, I mean, he got sick in the homeless shelter anyway. They say he was abusing drugs or abusing alcohol for 20 years. He was 52 years old and was living in absolute squalor at the time of his death. They say he wasn't always this way. He graduated from college and got accepted into a prestigious junior executive program. It wasn't until Chris Rock's career took off that Charles began abusing alcohol.
Do you mean they see a tie there, that it was hard for him to...
That's what's in this article, that he couldn't stand... I guess he was older than Chris, obviously. And there was his little brother surpassing him.
See, I had read that he, like you said, he was in this program and he was a successful guy, married with children and the whole deal. And they didn't, in this article I read, attribute it to Chris Rock's success, but they said that when his marriage fell apart.
But that's also, you know, your life taking a turn for the worse.
I think that they was claiming sort of that's what kind of did it to the brother.
When did that happen? Did it happen at the same time Chris Rock started to see his career take off?
I know for me, I would not want to be Chris Rock's brother and not have a big career.
Listen, it's been very hard on my sister.
I mean, you're a phenom. I mean, you're like a supernova.
A juggernaut.
I mean, what sister can live with? No, if it was a brother, it's a different thing. When it's a boy and a girl, for some reason, the same rival.
I mean, obviously, I'm kidding. My sister's supportive, and I haven't taken off. But
your sister's way more together than me.
Absolutely. But, you know, when you said the name of the kid, when you said his brother at first, I was taken aback, because he has a brother named Tony Rock.
Right. And we've had him on. He does
have you really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does stand-up.
Yeah.
So that would be the guy. If one guy's really jealous and upset, it would be Tony, because... The other brother wasn't in show business in any way,
doesn't say he ever had anything to do with show business.
Oh.
Well, Chris was sorry to hear that, I'm sure.
Well, not only that, the worst part of the story is because when he went into the hospital, nobody knew who he was.
Right.
He was put in some anonymous grave with a bunch of other people. And it wasn't until recently that Chris found out his brother was dead. And they were able to hold a memorial service in their home church in Brooklyn for him.
Are you one of these people who gets on a guy like Chris Rock for allowing that to happen to his brother? I mean, I hope I'm not. I mean, like, if Chris Rock is worth $15 million, how much should he give his brother? $1 million? What does that mean?
No, let me tell you something. When you have a brother,
what are you going to do?
You first of all, when you have a brother who's troubled, an alcoholic, etc., throwing money at the situation ain't going to help him. I'm sure Chris has tried to help him, probably tried to get him into therapy.
He was in a number of treatment programs.
Yeah, I am sure he tried. Because I know Chris, and I know what kind of guy he is. But the fact is, sometimes these people go so off the deep end that you got to get away from them, because your life is threatened, or you're insecure or unsure whether the person's safe. And also, you got to sometimes say, there's nothing I can do. And it's awful. And then you do lose track of these people. They live on the streets. And there's no way he would even know what his brother was up to. I had a friend who had a brother like this. And quite frankly, there was no getting him under control. he died.
Yeah.
He died on the street.
And if you're a celebrity with money, those people can take you around some real shady people.
That's right.
And then,
Yeah.
But also, we then do the story, and it's like, oh, he didn't do enough. But you don't know what they went through, and you don't know how difficult or bad this guy's problems were.
By the way, when some of Chris's movies flopped, that must have helped the brother. I think he had a moment of
you think
clarity.
A little upturn?
Yeah. Anytime Chris purposely made some bad movies.
I'm sure after...
Hoping that his brother would turn his life around.
What I see
Didn't his brother see... I think I love my wife.
Didn't that somehow make him feel better?
No.
Keep hope alive. Anyway, Chris Rock, we love him. He's a friend of the show, and I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
All right.
Eric Clapton is now writing his book and weighing in on his relationship with George Harrison and the women they shared. He now says that George Harrison wanted to sleep with Paula.
That's a new one.
Patty's sister.
Wow.
And Eric was dating Paula at the time.
So George Harrison had a thing for Eric Clapton's women.
And Clapton had a thing for his women. He was
Why don't the two of them just suck each other off?
Yeah, what the fuck?
And he wrote Layla.
Isn't it amazing?
That was George's wife.
These wealthy rock stars, they meet girls every day. But they get so... that eventually they go after each other. They're like vampires. They feed off each other.
Well, that's what he said.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Well,
I coveted Patty because she belonged to a powerful man who seemed to have everything I wanted. You carried out a semi-secret affair until the Harrisons split up in 1977. She married Clapton 2 years later, but they parted ways in 1988 after years of infidelity on his part. Rather than being a mature relationship, it was built on as the unknown. That's what he wrote.
I see that. I see that with my relationship. I see guys I know, rich guys, famous guys. They try to get Beth. I see it because they see we have something good and they want it for themselves. They
don't understand it's two of you,
right?
Not
they
getting her.
Exactly.
That's something that I read recently. That some guy got the rights to this in the mid-'70s. There were two Yankee pitchers, Fritz Peterson, I believe Mike Mark. They switched families. Like they started cheating on each other with each other's wives.
Wow.
And then not only married the other one's wife, but took their kids and dog and family and
everything as being 80 years old.
You're talking about James Bond's movie?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you.
In 14 of the Here's a little nap of...
Problem is that you never do anything with me.
That's fuck.
Another little clip.
Pushy.
Was it pussy?
Yeah. Anything else, Rob?
Yes, play the second clip.
Oh, the second clip.
Yeah.
I want to hear all the clips.
Oh, you're such a flatterer, James.
Oh, Moneypenny, you know there never has been, and there never will be anybody but you.
See, she made it through 2 Bonds, at least.
That was The Spy Who Loved Me, 77.
Which one was Roger Moore?
The second one was Roger Moore.
Because they both had pretty low voice.
My goodness.
Yeah.
We were talking about Clarence Thomas earlier. I pulled a couple of clips from that 60 Minutes interview.
It was impressive.
Here, he referred to his sandbagging during those 1991 hearings as a high-tech lynching that harmed the nation himself and his accuser, Anita Hill. He added that Hill put on a good act. Number 6.
She was not the demure, religious, conservative person that they portrayed. That's not the person I knew.
So he's saying that, the woman that testified against him was not the woman he worked with all those years.
If Clarence Thomas can go on 60 Minutes and talk about Anita Hill, Paris Hilton could go on David Letterman and talk about prison.
Clarence Thomas is intelligent. And he's gonna, You know, of all the Anita Hill accusations, what was the worst one? Like, what's the one you just wouldn't be able to live with if you were a fan of Clarence Thomas? Like, what's the worst thing?
Well, the fact that he would make sexual comments to her in overtures, when, you know.
And in her workplace.
Yeah.
It was a preponderance of things. It wasn't any single, you know, it wasn't like she said he not, you know, pushed her up against the wall and felt her up or anything like that. It was just an overall, she claimed that he made this whole sexual environment in the office that was uncomfortable and the women had to put up with it.
Absolutely. In his defense, though, she has great tits.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's so far away. Get a guy a break. Guy's a brother.
He also says Anita Hill's accusations, if they were true, she would have come forward much sooner. Number 7.
She could defend herself, let's just put it that way. And she did not take slights very kindly. And anyone who did anything, she responded very quickly.
All right, honey.
And here's why he called it a high-tech lynching.
If somebody just wantonly tries to destroy you, somebody comes in and just drags you out of your house and beats the hell out of you, what is it?
So there you go. Clarence Thomas weighing in on his history. The president of Duke University has apologized publicly for the first time for his school's treatment of 3 former Duke lacrosse players falsely accused of raping an exotic dancer during an off-campus party. Number 9.
The fact is that we did not get it right, causing the families to feel abandoned when they were most in need of support. This was a mistake. I take responsibility for it, and I apologize for it.
All right.
A little too late, I think.
Yeah.
The News and Observer reports Richard Broadhead's apology came Saturday during a speech at the Duke Law School where a 2-day conference focusing on the lacrosse case was being held.
All right, Robin.
Democrats are once again criticizing the United States. This time it's the dialogue between the U.S. and Iran. Here is Democratic presidential candidate Bill Richardson, who says this is the wrong way to go. Number 10.
The administration is ramping up. You can just see it. Resolutions in the Senate, and I regret Senator Clinton voted for this resolution labeling the Revolutionary Guard terrorists.
He says this continues to hurt the U.S. image in the Muslim world.
Right.
Also, Speaker Nancy Pelosi says the Republican Party itself, at least the Republicans in Congress, have now taken ownership of this war. Number 11.
It was President Bush's war, and now it is the Republicans in Congress war. And that marks a big turning point for us because we had hoped to have bipartisanship in redeploying the troops out of Iraq to...
Whatever.
That brought cute Pelosi.
Yeah, she's not bad.
Yeah, I thought I saw
For
one.
a politician.
For a politician.
Oh, Robin.
Yeah.
Think of Sarah.
And I want to mention, I don't know if you were going to bring it up, Pam Anderson's marrying that guy.
Oh, I was going to say, is
Which
it time
guy?
for an intervention?
Yeah, I mean...
The magician guy?
No. This guy...
The Rick Solomon.
The guy
who videotaped Paris Hilton with
the guy
himself?
with the big...
Yeah, they took out a marriage license.
What? Some guys are just players, man. What the fuck is it about that? I mean, I know the obvious, but I don't know. Broad's just stupid. She's dumb.
Anything else?
It's time for an intervention. The
She's
girl
just
needs...
stupid.
I'm pining away for... I wanted to go back with Kid Rock.
I mean, what?
Or Tommy Lee.
Her poor kids are going to... That guy's their father now?
You should have control of her. You know, she should no longer be allowed to make decisions on her own.
Yeah, she should be put in custody. The court should appoint me the custodian.
Put her in a corner and just go, you know what, you're dumb. Yeah, like Santino Corleone, when Michael said he fucking enlisted in the army after they got him a deferment.
Right.
He's like, you know what, you're stupid. You're really stupid.
All right. Shakira, meanwhile.
I like her.
I said.
I like Shakira, yeah.
Play 2-1 for those who don't remember Shakira.
I think everyone remembers Shakira, who's a red...
Gnocchi sauce.
That's right, but Here we go. 2-1, as you say, Robin. 𝗫𝗄𝗏. They don't.
Come on, I got a lollipop for you. I love that song. God help me.
Well, 𝗫𝗄𝗏 is doing her part to help out Latin Americans dealing with natural disasters. According to ContactMusic.com, the Colombian pop star has donated $40 million to rebuilding efforts in places like Peru and Nicaragua.
That one shitty song, and she's got $40 million.
Where'd she get that kind of stuff?
At the top. $40 million.
The money is coming from 𝗫𝗄𝗏's Latin America for Solidarity Foundation.
Don't you hear, though, in the background? Her family has chicken.
The singer says of efforts to rebuild following hurricanes and earthquakes, quote, "These are challenging problems that no one person can address, but working together, everyone can help make a difference." She's also pledging $5 million to help children displaced by the disaster.
I'll fucking pay you to meet you. I'll pay you to meet you, will you?
And by the way, I see on my phone line there's a woman named Cara who claims she is the sister of someone who is dying here at Sirius. She's a DJ who needs a liver. Cara, I would gladly talk to you, but it's 11 minutes past 11 o'clock. If you don't mind calling back tomorrow, I will speak to you tomorrow on the air.
Is it me?
I would be happy to speak with you. Anything else, Robin?
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Finally, the #1 movie at the box office this week was The Rock, The Game Plan.
Oh, very big. It was that old formula of taking an action star and putting them in a comedy.
And a children's comedy.
A children's comedy, and it seems to work every time.
It's very
much in the
sad
Arnold
for
Schwarzenegger. That did.
But The Rock is a huge movie star.
That's right.
Wow.
Beating out the Jamie Foxx Thriller this weekend at the box office, making, I think, $22 million to their $17 million. And that was 2 stars. That was Jennifer Garner and Jamie Foxx. So, way to go, Rock. And finally, Dancing with the Stars is underway. I know that you were watching the results show last night, Howard.
You don't need to tell people that. That's my story.
Did they give the Met score on the results show?
Yeah, they have a little crawl to keep you up with the other sports updates.
No, I was watching the results show after I knew the results. That's even more pathetic.
I said that is really very sad. Wayne Newton is a member of this season's cast. He explains why he got involved with the show.
No career.
I am a fan of the show, and that's what's attracted me. In fact, they talked to me last year, and unfortunately my schedule prevented me from participating last year, so they were kind enough to extend the invitation to this year, and I was able to do it, so I'm really excited.
Wow. And here's Mel B, Melanie Brown, formerly of the Spice Girls, who talks about her competitive nature.
Well, Emma did the English version, and she came second, and she told me it was just a whole life-changing experience.